What's going on, everybody? Chris here. I'm going to show you a quick video of what I grabbed in the past couple days. I'm going to try and shorten these videos a little bit. So let's get right into it. So yesterday, I went to Savers and I first picked up just a HP ink for $3.99. Not too bad. I already have a bid for $12 on that. And then I saw a bunch of plug-and-plays sitting around. I found another one of these great Namco games. In the last video I mentioned it was worth about $25. I actually flipped what was right. This one is worth $35 and the Pac-Man's worth around $25. And I know this is worth $35 because I sold that one from the last video. So I was really happy to find this. I paid $3.99. And then I went to the electronics section. Hanging in a bag was another one. Great shape. Both of them work. This one was marked $1 more. I asked if I could get them for the same price since they were the same thing, and the cashier had no problem doing that for me. Alright, now let's get to the next day. Went to Savers. Found Mario Superstar Baseball for GameCube. Paid $2.99. No manual, but that's cool. I already sold for $15, so I know it's definitely worth $15. Not too bad of a profit. Running around, I also found a Game Boy Advance SP black. Few scratches, but not too bad. I only paid $6.99. No charger, but I have one, so I'm not too worried about that. Then next I went to antique store. And I found the Yahtzee Deluxe that I believe I was talking about last video, maybe the video before. Now you can see there it's priced at $30, which is like I would not pay for $30 for this. But thankfully they're having a half off sale, so I only got it for $15. I think they're going used for around $60 right now, which so I was pretty pumped that it was finally less than $30. And then I went to Goodwill, I believe, where I got this big thing. This is electronic talking Battleship. I had this as a kid. It was one of my favorite games. $1.99 right there. But I had my handy dandy discount card. Paid $1.79. I actually sold one of these last week for $55. So it's pretty pumped to find that. It works. You always want to make sure you open up, make sure the battery compartment isn't junk. Alright, try and move this along. Then I went to, I believe, another Savers, where I found a Polaroid camera. It's one of the rainbow stripe ones. The SX70 with the rainbow stripe is the one you want to look out for. It's in the middle, not off to the side. Those ones are worth around $50-$60. This one, $35. This is one of the ones you had to put the flash in the top, so you had to buy a separate flash bar, unlike most of the other cameras I've shown you lately. Tested and works, missing the rubber eye thing, but a lot of people don't really care about that. Otherwise, it looks pretty great. Only paid $3.99 maybe. I'm not really sure which bag is what now. Yeah, oh, there it is, $3.99. Then in that same Savers, I found a couple more inks. Hanging bag, I think it was $4.99. I think I also already have a bid on those for $15, which is great. So I already made $10 profit. Then I went to another Savers, where first thing I found in the board game section was a great game called Heroscape. I have another copy of it over there. I used this one to complete that one, but also inside was some expansions, and the expansions turned out to be some of the more valuable ones. I believe between the two expansions that were in there, I can get $50. I already have a bid on one of them for $30. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use this to complete other ones or if I'm just gonna put this up as is. But this game you can get about $50 to $80, depending on how long you want to wait. It has a ton of little tiny pieces, as you can see there. So it takes a while to inventory, but definitely valuable, especially valuable if there's expansions inside. Same Savers. I found a N64 controller. These are always great to pick up. People are always looking for these. It's pretty decent. It's one of the things you want to check with N64 controllers. If they don't snap back well like that, they're no good. So this one's a little bit loose, but overall, I think it's gonna work great. While I was at the Savers, I found a mouse for $4.99. I think I'm gonna use this myself. I think it's only worth around $15. My Bluetooth mouse, I let the battery sit in it too long between uses and it kind of died, so I'm just going to go with the USB. I'm not going to spring for another Bluetooth mouse right now. And then I found a copy of this, Just Dance 4. It was kind of hidden, like, behind all the other games in a bag. So I was like, oh, what's that? And I pulled it out. I'm like, oh, Just Dance 4. Oh, that's weird. And it was in a bag. So when it was in the bag, I didn't notice it was in the shrink wrap. And when I opened it up, I was really happy to find the shrink wrap. So I think Just Dance 2014 just came out a little while ago. But this one's still worth around $25, $30, which is great. So finding a lot of Wii games lately. That's really not typical for me. But hey, I'm not complaining. And then I found Sylvester Stallone's Rocky Anthology in this tall box. Had $19.99 on it. Those actually passed 4 items. I had a coupon for 30% off. Savers has that stamp card program. For every $5 you spend, you get a stamp, and after you get 15 stamps, you get a 30% off coupon. So that's $12.49 or something similar. Not quite sure how much I paid, but it's in shrink wrap, which is great. I already listed it online earlier, and I already sold it for $90. I had gotten the small box version before, and I'd sold it for $80 the same day. And I actually bought it from the same store. So I don't know if there's just some Rocky collector that's getting rid of his stuff or what, but I was super happy to find this. So if you find the Rocky Anthology in shrink wrap, any size, definitely pick it up. People are willing to spend the money for it. And last I went to a Goodwill where I found a nice Polaroid Express. Tested, works great. It was marked at $12.99, and it came with a pack of film strapped to the bottom. So you look there, I might be able to see that 0606. It's expired. All Polaroid film is actually expired right now. Like I said, I mentioned before, there's a company called the Impossible Project that are currently making it. So if you find Polaroid film, it is expired. but people will still pay for it because it's rare. I think some people don't quite trust the new company yet because the new company hasn't quite figured out the formula to get the exposures quite right, or quite the same as they were before. But I think I paid $11.79 or something after my discount. Camera's gonna go for about $30 to $40, and the film is gonna go for about $30 to $40. So it's pretty pumped. So like I said, already sold Rocky for $90. I already sold Mario for $15. Actually, already sold the Game Boy Advance for $50. So prices are exactly what I'm saying for those 3 items because that's what I sold them for. I probably could have got a few more bucks for each of them since they sold so fast. So if you see that happening to you, that you list something that sells immediately, next time you get that thing, maybe think about pricing it a little bit higher. So that was my find. 2 days, not too bad. Nice short video for you guys. So like, subscribe, all those fun YouTube things, and have a great night.